Can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Hey guys, how's it going? It's I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with an Earth 2 VV Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. So, there is a little bit of a glare right there, so I'm just going to wipe that off real quick. And, oh, much better. So, for those of you that woke up this morning to find zero balance in your trust wallets, relax, everything's okay. All you need to do, for the most part, is just shut off your phone. And as soon as it shut off, give it a minute, turn it back on, and it should be there as soon as it comes back. It took me about an hour for me to do that. I did that afterwards. I tried restarting it. It did come back. It came back all at once for me. For other people, it came back slowly but steadily. They get a little bit here, a little bit there. If they are not there, if they have a, If they have a, you might have to restore your trust wallet. In order to restore your trust wallet, the only thing you're going to do is you're going to go and down on the bottom right corner where it says settings, you're going to hit that, and then you're going to go up top to where it says wallets, and you see multi-coin wallet, right? You're going to hit that, and then you're going to add a wallet, that add button up top on the top right. And then once you do that, you just put in that passcode. Sometimes it is 12, Sometimes it is 12 words, sometimes it's 24 words. So whatever you have, I hope you have that written down. And if you don't, try to definitely find that. Always keep that written down in like 8 different places. But either way, you do that and then try to shut off your phone, reset it again. It should go from there. And do not answer any type of people or accounts claiming to be Trust Wallet. There is one verified Trust Wallet account. I'll show you exactly what it is on Twitter. And outside of that, there should be no reason. They're not going to go on somebody's page and then just respond. They're not going to go to somebody's page and say, oh, hey, come message me. And then don't answer any Google Docs page. Don't answer any, because again, if you have a Google Docs page, they just want to get your phrase, your password. And they're going to do that, and they're going to they're not going to be real. So this is the only one. Trust Crypto Wallet, and it's got, let me make this a little darker here, 921,000 followers, and outside of those 921,000 followers, you see that white check mark. That does mean it's verified. If you do go and type in trust in the search bar, you'll see a Trust Wallet support desk. That one, because it's not official, it's most likely a scam. It's probably just when they were going on in the comments saying like, oh yeah, message me, DM me, I just immediately blocked them. Because again, they're not the official one. I don't know who they are. Anyone that's going to try to ask for your information, try to give you go to Google support docs, definitely don't do that. That is a huge scam, huge red flag. If anyone gets your password, they could just go and just take everything. So definitely not a good idea. Similar to that, Earth 2 has said in the past that they don't want you giving out your password for the same thing. If you do that and somebody logs in and they going to sell everything to another account, most likely they'd be unable to help because of that quote login. Yes, RA Realty down below says don't ever give out your seed phrase. The only time when I would ever do that is like say, hey, it's written down, and you tell somebody, hey, this is in a safe deposit box I have at the bank. When I die, go get it. It's all yours. That type of deal. That would be the only time. Or unless you have someone like a brother, twin brother, like best friend that you just know, like that is your brother. I would only give that to somebody that is like that for me, like RA Realty. Not this time, but the time that he was over here before then, wrote that down, gave it to him, just as in case anything happens to me. Reconfirm that he still has that when we went to Atlantic City together. But outside of that, do not give away any passwords for Earth 2. Do not give away passwords for Trust Wallet. Although Earth 2, when they said they didn't have an answer for if somebody died, but definitely if you're older or if you have kids and it's like, hey, I would say that account information is probably fine to give to your kids because that most likely depending on the family dynamic there. But yeah, definitely don't give out those passwords or phrases all willy-nilly or any at all. I don't ever. Just my opinion. So moving on, we got Speculating saying, missed the 16-15 streams. Now I'm hyped for 2 hours. Oh, all right. Sorry that I no longer stream at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did that just because much more people said they would watch around this time, and normally I do have 40 to 50, sometimes 60, a little bit lower now. OVR Land says, let's heck and go! OVR Land also says, Randy, the real baby whale Chavez, and I got that thumbs up. Thank you guys kindly. I do have 34 million now. I will, by the end of the week, have more. I don't know how much. I will keep you guys posted. PETA333 says, hi, Randy. How you doing? Almost died of a heart attack today. Yeah, there was a lot of people here. I got so many messages and so like, Randy, you gotta help me, Randy. I was like, okay, all right. So I did quick research and I answered as many as I could. I was like, I just got to make this into a video. I just got to do this on live stream because I can't answer all these messages. They're insane. But yeah, that's the best good thing. I could tell a lot of people at once with this. Where's my curry at? It says, we out here, baby. We out here. Oh, what's up, smooches? How's it going? So yeah, I only got 2 jewels last night. 2 jewels on Earth 2, where buddy Mr. J1S that has like less than half the amount of tiles that I do, he got like 3 or 4 jewels. I was like, what the fudge? But I digress. Again, I think that's still kind of cool that a way to say like, oh, only people with money or people that they get rewarded. No, it's people that you could have less than half the amount of tiles that I do and get more. So I do actually like that at the game. Should I think they reward users that spend more? Maybe, but at the same time, it would be kind of unfair if someone could just come in with $1 million. Like, all right, now I own everything. Heck off, guys. I think that would be a little. I mean, at that point, it becomes kind of like a pay to win, which, again, there's several different ways to play this game. You could just go and enjoy everything, enjoy activities, enjoy the scenery. It looks beautiful. You could go out and say like, hey, you know what? This is something that I think I could win all these competitions at Chaveztopia, get cash prizes. A bunch of other megacities will do that as well. Make money that way. If you want to, again, you could go and make your own mini game or host your own prizes if you're like me and very charitable. So yeah, I like it so far. Hetman says, I can't look at my properties on Earth 2. It takes me to California every time. Yes, okay, so Hetman, this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to go to Earth 2 and then just go to your profile. And after you go to your profile, it doesn't matter which property. Click on anyone. I'm just going to go to Antarctica. And then instead of hitting view, why is this always so light? I'm so sorry. So instead of hitting view, that is right there, you're just going to scroll down. And as you scroll down, you almost all the way down, just go to the block ID. And then it'll say like the longitude, latitude, and all that. Click that. And as you click that, it'll take you to the property down in Antarctica. So that's something that I do a lot just because I know it's struggling. Try to go, oh, let me click view, and then it takes you to China. It takes you to the last place that you searched. But if you go to that place that just says, that latitude and longitude, if you do that, it'll take you right there. And these tiles are going good. Oh, $1.73 now for Chaveztopia. It'll be $1.74 soon. I buy more every week. And yes, Ari Realty speaks the truth. Don't ever give out your seed phrase. I agree with Randy. That's the only app that you should get. Yeah, Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is really good. Smooches says, Hetman, use the highlighted coordinates instead of the view button. Oh, Smooches beat me to it. Hetman says, okay, thanks. Word My Curry says, could you do me a favor, Randy? Please let me know your average number of tiles per property. How many countries? Oh my God. I have zero idea how many countries I'm in. But let's take a look see here. We have, 189 properties. 20. All right, so let's do quick math. 22,653 divided by 189. So I have about 119 tiles per property. Granted, at least 20 or 30 of those properties are just one tile. Those are specifically there for giveaways. So where's my curry at? So I don't know if that really helps it or not. So if you take away, let's say instead of 189, do 169, 134. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, but yeah. Moving on. Okay, let's try to get you more tiles. I'm going to try to get more tiles. I buy more every week. Where's my curry? It says more properties with less tiles in more countries. More properties, less. That's interesting. So if there's a country where you don't have tiles, go there and buy cheapest tiles, but not too big. Excuse me. I guess I could try to do that. Ari Realty's I think he's got a tile in every country. I'll try that as well. I'll let you know how it goes. Domain name says Earth2. Very concerned with no crypto and resources yet. They might be waiting. I think what they're doing is they're waiting for the they might be doing the same thing that VV is doing and waiting for the Ethereum blockchain, Ethereum 2.0 to come out to go on that. Because again, on one of his last announcements, he mentions Ether as in Ethereum. Again, just probability, just kind of speculating there, but that kind of makes sense why the crypto's not out yet. Just because if they are on the Ethereum blockchain, doesn't mean that they're using Ethereum. It just means that they're on the blockchain. They would have to wait for Ethereum 2.0 to come out. And that might be why they gave us Jules a little bit ahead of schedule. So, moving on. Whereas Macaria says, I have a hunch that having so many tiles in Antarctica is hindering your jewel production. That's possible. A third of my tiles are there, so yeah, that's a good point. Lizik Kalinowski says, congratulations with 34 million OMI. Bro, you're getting any more? Yes, I will get more. I will have more by the end of the week. Goal would be, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what the ultimate goal is. I don't know what get as much as I can. Because again, we only have a couple weeks before San Diego Comic-Con. That is, I think, so this week and next week are probably going to be the last times I'm going to buy OMI, unless it takes a huge dip. If it takes a dip, if it keeps going lower, I'll still do that. But I just think that the catalyst of San Diego Comic-Con, what they're announcing, and that in conjunction with the new exchanges that we're getting and all that is probably going to be along the lines of might never see these prices again. Now, I've said that before, but again, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I don't know how much more. Again, I've been doing about 2 million OMI a day, and I am slowly but surely running out of money to try to do this. I did make a big purchase today. I now have 2 full Bitcoin again. I was down to almost 1. I was like, okay, I need to take some money. I need to replenish that Bitcoin. It's probably going to be a volatile week for Bitcoin. It was down a little bit, so I did take advantage of that. Will I use some of that Bitcoin to purchase OMI? Yeah, probably. I don't know how much yet. Our realty will be ready. Again, my ultimate goal is to get as much as possible. I don't think it's possible for me to get like 100 million. But I think 40 or 50 million might be inside the realm of possibility. Again, I'm slowly but surely seeing that checking account go lower, and the Bitcoin go lower. But again, I think it's worth it. Try now, suffer now, and then go later. So moving on, let's see what we got. Yeah. No problem, Hetman. Where's my Korea says, that is because I don't have that many tiles, but I have them in many places. Most are very small properties. Yeah, it's a good idea. Maybe I will do that. Alone says, yo, Randy, I'll reach 1 million OMI by tomorrow. You're doing it alone. You're joining the Millionaire Club. Oh, Aria Realty is in every single country on Earth, too. Heckin' hardcore. But yeah, alone, that's fantastic. I believe he'll be a millionaire. Definitely within this decade, in my opinion, as long as it reaches $1. I was talking to somebody this morning. There's Vacilio, if he's ever on here. He has 5 million OMI. I was like, whoa! He doesn't even need to be like 50 cents. It just needs to be 20 cents, and he is a millionaire. So again, some people get it. I think Ethan Youngberg is trying to get 500,000. That's his goal, and that would be probably, what's that called? Yeah, so it's $2 for him to get that millionaire, which again, I still see before the end of this decade, where he'll still be in his 20s. Amazing. Where's my Korea says, yes, 119 average per property. I think I might be part of the problem. I don't have that many per property. Possible. 32 jewels, 211 properties, 816 tiles. That's still good, though. You have maybe about a third of the amount of jewels that I have, but you have like 4% of my tiles. So congrats on that for getting as much as you have. Vasilia, I was just talking about you. All good things, all good things. E2 Mastermind says, Randy, yo, what's going on, E2 Mastermind? Talking to our realty and all that, and says, just keep in mind that 50 million tiles means that I would only need $2 to get 100 million. So that's the other thing. I think $3 by the end of 2030. That, again, my goal is to have 34 million, which I have, and that's something that I would need to reach $3 in order for me to get 100 million. But 50 million is so much. That is so much. I don't think I could. I don't think that's possible. I mean, it's definitely possible if I sold all my Bitcoin and I can't though. Again, Bitcoin is just there, just in case Earth 2 doesn't happen, just in case VV explodes, and it's there just in case. And I forget his name, but if anyone ever watched Hell on Wheels, as one of the last episodes, there's this guy who's like one of the main guys, like only a fool doesn't diversify, and I get it. You know, if you believe in something hardcore, go all in. I am all in. I'm well over 6 figures all in on Omi, and hopefully soon to Earth too. As soon as that crypto comes out, yeah, I'm gonna. I'll let you guys know exactly what's gonna go on. But yeah, 50 million would be $100 million at $2 per Omi. Again, I believe that would happen late 2020s, probably, you know, maybe the latest would be 2030, just my opinion. Basilio says, dude, that was just for you to know. I am so sorry, Basilio. That was my bad. Disregard everything I have said up until this point. Adam Jones says, just bought more Omi to reach my $1 million target. You get that, Adam Jones. You get that bread. Oh, man, I see so many people finally starting to get like, hey, guys, I hit it. I hit 1 million. I hit 2 million. I hit all these. Like, that's super fantastic. That is yeah, this is going to be a good. Now, be advised, sometimes people will say like, oh, hey, you invested in that Omi stuff. Hey, you know, my sister, oh yeah, like what, you know, they'll just try to get money out of you. Sometimes it is warranted. Someone's like, okay, yeah, that's a real cause. But a lot of times I feel like it's just like, give me money because you have some and I don't. Which again, so I did announce on Facebook that I talked to my girlfriend and my friend Tina, and we do have that animal sanctuary plan open for the US. By the end of 2026, I will do another one, most likely working in conjunction with Best Friends Animal Society. I'm going to go to the places. I'm going to try to find a place that has a place that has a lot of kill shelters, and I'll open a sanctuary there, take the animals from the kill shelters. And it should cost about $1 million to start up and about 200 grand a year to do. So hopefully by, you know, a certain amount of time, hopefully I'm a multimillionaire by that point, and doing that won't really affect me in too much of a negative way. Foster Hill says, sitting at 13.3 million Omi, hoping for 50 cents by 2025, and then I retire by 34. I think $1 by 2026. I think 66 cents by 2025. By the end of 2025 anyway. But yeah, that's great. You know, 50 cents, you know, for you right now would be what, $6.75 million, which is incredible. So no, $6.65 million. I apologize about that. My math was off, which I think would be, no, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What is 13.3 divided by 2? Gonna do some math here. Oh yeah, 6.65. I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys. Omi Homie Mike Jack says, let's break that like button. Everyone, yeah, listen to Omi Homie Mike Jack and smash that like button. In fact, what I am going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to watch myself on the, wait, normally I can do this. But before I do that, I will go and I will check the Cash App price as soon as I can. Oh man, I accidentally voted on something that said something about Kendall Jenner. So that was, all right, all right, enough YouTube for today. Let's go over the Bitcoin and see exactly what the charts say, because it is supposed to be a volatile week for it. Yeah, it's down a lot. It was 34,000.4 this morning, 33.2. If you take a look at that huge dip that we got, will I try to buy the dip? I don't know. I did buy this morning. I bought this morning at like 9 something. Oh, good. So I bought it at like 33.4. Like I said, I am up to 2 Bitcoin now. So will I buy more? I don't know. Maybe. If it continues to dip, I will. Junior Sanchez, what's up, Randy? At work fixing a walk-in cooler in a Chinese restaurant. How's it going? Oh, it's going very, very well. I woke up really early this morning and I went for a run. It was great. I got what I thought was a pound of, what's that meat? Pastrami, because I love pastrami. But what I saw, it made me like a pre-made bag. Like it was already there at the grocery store, and it was not pastrami. It was roast beef. It was the roast beef, and I saw the roast beef. I see it says roast beef, and what do? I get it anyway because I thought it was pastrami. So I ate like a half a pound of roast beef this morning, which is fine. You know, it's good, but pastrami is so much better. But I hope you stay cool fixing that Chinese cooler. Victoria Jean Pascal says, hey, one guy of the Real Randy Chavez team, I mean me, is among the 16 finalists of the VV Masters out of 900 entries. Congratulations, Victoria Jean Pascal, and thank you guys for 15 likes. That means the world. He also says, thank you for your kind words of support on Twitter, by the way. Rice eaten by Trevor's TX. Yeah, Vittorio Pascal makes a lot of good memes, and one of the 16 finalists. It's incredible you got there, and just I hope it keeps going. I hope you win. I very much endorse you. Been here for a while. Vasilo says, how's the sesame chicken there, Junior? Yeah, Junior, like, are they going to pay you in General Tso's chicken, sesame chicken, ginger chicken? I like all of the above, so I would take like a smorgasbord of it, and if they said, no, we only give you egg roll, then okay, give me an egg roll. Give me a shrimp egg roll, and a normal one, and a spring roll, and a veggie roll, all that jazz. E2 Mastermind says, I need more money to dump into crypto and stocks. Yeah, same. I actually might, after the gym today, I might go to the bank and pick up a couple of Pokemon cards, and this way I can list some of those. Probably Blastoise, first edition PSA 10. I could probably sell for about $40,000. Maybe get another Bitcoin, and then the rest put into OMI, or most of it into OMI. Yeah, I'll let you guys know exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to get destroyed on taxes next year, so... I'm probably going to need like $50,000 for that alone, but yeah. Moving on. Vasilio says, Mastermind, that makes the two of us. Hardlife8887 says, sitting on 25 million OMI and 10,000 on the VV, current price NFTs. Oh, Hardlife8887, you guys are fine. Says, yeah, you guys are going to be good. So it only has to reach 25 cents in order for, actually, no, what is 25 million? 2.5 cents for, right? Or is it 4 cents? I don't know how 25 million. I can't do math today. I don't know why. I haven't had carbs in a while. Maybe that's why. So 25 million divided by 0.04. Nope. 0.1. So 2.5 million. So if you reach, oh yeah, that would make sense. So 25 million, and if it reaches 10 cents, that would make it, okay, you have to multiply it times 0.01. All right, so at a penny, that's 250,000. So at 4 cents, yeah, it would reach 4 cents for you to have $1 million, which is great. Let's see what else we got here. Jorgen Hamlot Nilsson says, tell about the Earth 2 jewels and why there is less. So what I'm thinking, and again, this is just kind of speculation on my own opinion, is that they gave us the jewels early just so that we could be able to go and say, hey, we have something here. It's just going to reward the early players. And even if you get in now, it's still early. We're still mostly in phase 1. We have dipped our toes into phase 2. We have our feet and ankles into phase 2. Like, that's it. And phase 2, again, it's kind of like when you're in a airfield in Iraq or Afghanistan where there's nothing there. It's bare bones. But as the weeks go on, you get more and more things, and it gets better. And that's what I think they're doing right now. Jewels is one thing to kind of hold us over as phase 2 starts to roll in and it starts to get better. But they gave it to us, and I think as it gets less and less, they're doing that just because phase 2 is right here. It's ready to go. Resources, Ethereum thing on the blockchain, Essence. That's why I think we're getting lower. It's because, all right, we gave you a little bit, and now it's going to go to 0. And it's going to go to 0 for a good reason, because we're rolling out the rest of phase 2. Again, just my opinion, but that's why. If I would be more concerned if we were all getting like 36 jewels a day along those lines, because that's, again, a lot, and we can't do anything with them yet. But now they kind of taken away a little bit. We're getting getting less and less, so they're a little more scarce. And the fact that they're a little more scarce, I enjoy. I'm probably going to have to pay more than $1 per jewel now, but I'll let you guys know. Again, the free market will set that. Junior Sanchez, orange chicken is my favorite. Oh, my man. Heck yeah, Junior Sanchez. We'll go get some orange chicken one day. Homie Mike Jack says, Randy, your face and body looks way different from your streams in the past. Keep working. I think we're seeing the results. Oh, I think. Well, I did shave before the weekend, so that might be it. And I don't have the light on. It's not as harsh. So it's nice and cool in here. It's a dark, stormy day. I might watch Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island later, because that's really fun. That's such a good movie. And yeah, I have been, again, yesterday the only thing I ate was a protein shake, a pound of grilled chicken, and a protein bar. And today all I had was a protein shake and half a pound of roast beef, and I'm going to eat the other half. Then I'm going to go to the gym. It's going to be heckin' amazing. Can't wait. Jorgen Hamlot Neeson says, I have 30 jewels. Is it a lot? I don't know, because we don't know exactly what jewels are going to do, how important they're going to be. I think they are going to be very important as time goes on. Whatever you have, just keep. Again, there are a lot of people that have just a couple of jewels, so the fact that you have 30 is way ahead of a lot. And there's people that aren't even in the game yet, so I think you're sitting pretty. E2 Mastermind says USA left Afghan because the troops need to be home for World War III. Cough. Oh, shoot off topic. E2 Mastermind, I don't. There are so many things that would have to happen for World War III to be a thing. I don't think it would. I think most countries, even Russia and China, are just like, hey, that would be bad. They would want to not beat us that. Again, that there would be so... I don't think it'll happen. If it does, I don't even know what I'd do. Would I go back in? I don't know. Again, it depends how bad it is, depends what's going on, depends what countries are involved and all that. So I'm not worrying about it. Because again, if they do, would I go back? I don't know. Again, I'm not worrying about it. So, and I'm not worrying about it just because my friends are also in, and my friends are in. So if something does happen, a lot of my friends are going to be going into danger. So I'm not worried about World War III scenario. And I have friends that would be would most definitely have casualties of war in there. So me not being worried right now, hopefully you can take a cue off that, saying like, oh no, we're good. Chavez is not worried. We should be fine for right now. Again, I'll let you know if I hear anything. Oh god, where'd it go? Domestic says, only tiles of mine that produce jewels are my class 1s. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Interesting. Okay, good to know, good to know. Vasilo says, eat some butter so you can poop. Or a tablespoon of olive oil. I mean, I guess I can get an egg sandwich later. Have some butter on the bread. Could be ideal. Jorgen Hamlet Nilsson says, try tablespoon of jet fuel A1. Oh, the steak sauce. Maybe. Before then, let's go and see the chart of OMI. Let's see what we got here. Chart of OMI is looking... Oh, God, there's so much stuff. 0.00344. So it is still up 24 hours, but was down. So it was down. It did go up to about, what was the high of the last 24 hours? 0.00377. That's on 0.00344. Again, this is not even pennies. This is less than fractions of pennies. So in the grand scheme of things, this will look cheap, in my opinion. I have no issue buying a couple million more later on this afternoon or tomorrow, and then having it be cut in half next week, so I could buy more then. It does not matter to me. Oh, the past 7 days we're only up, or actually in the past 7 days we're actually down 0.29%. Oh God, hiccups. 30 days, however, up about 72%, which is insane. And again, we're still not even at the highs. The highs at that point was 0.00476. So we are much, much lower than the highs over the last 30 days. 3 months, we are still down that almost 60%, which again, I love these prices down here. And the past 30 days, it was only up to 0.00813. We have been up to 1.2 pennies before. And then a year, we're up 9,400%, which is bananas because we were 4 decimal places before we'd even reach a number. That's, again, I love pretty much everything about what's going on right now. I have zero worries, even if my biggest worry is just that I buy too soon and then it's down like the next week. But because of everything that's going on, I assume everyone's seen Poor Man Printing's video about the potential game that there would be for Earth 2. I'm sorry, not Earth 2, for the OMI and VV universe. Cavell Anderson has touched on that in the past. And that type of game, if you look at the gameplay, if that is the real game, it seems fun. It seems cool. It's exciting. Vittorio Jean Pascal says, no way I win the meme contest regarding all the competitors. Anyway, I'm happy already. If I'm not the final winner, I'll just complain on social networks saying PvP's a scam. Oh, that's great. Time for my 30-minute Patreon member shout out. See what we got here. Ooh. I will make you see all of the things that you can be. Believe in yourself and follow me. Yeah. Sorry, little Zoe one. I don't know why the paper changes colors and why. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know why that happens, but it is. I hope this isn't too dark for y'all. Sometimes when the light shines, it hurts my eyes, and I don't even know where my hat went. I don't know where that is. Either way, guys, it was a nice little short update today. I don't know what the next drop is going to be. We should find out either today or tomorrow. And will I buy more? Right now, probably not. At least the NFTs I'm not doing specifically because I have enough NFTs. I went a little crazy last week and spent $1,500 on that ghost trap. I got one at the drop. I was very, very lucky. Well, now that it's a little fairer and that I got an ultra rare last week, I might be able to get one this week. And if I can do that, maybe I'll just flip it, put that into Omi. I don't know. These collectibles are so undervalued, in my opinion. It'd be stupid not to get it just because I think they can 10x over the course of several years. Actually, freaking Ghost Trap 10x in a day. But outside of that, and actually saying like multi-year growth, I still think Omi's the best bet. And I have enough. I have several $1,000s worth of NFTs. I have enough of that. I really should be buying more. I should be buying more Bitcoin. But Omi, I just can't stop. So thank you guys for 20 likes. That means the world. Oh, Daddy Dollar says, "What's up, Randy? If you're ever in Central or South Florida, have to get dinner and take a pic with this sweet tattoo." For those of you that don't know, Daddy Dollars was the first person to ever get the real Randy Chavez tattoo. And yeah, actually, girlfriend's there right now, Daddy Dollars, but I will go and say that I'll probably be there at some point this year. I don't know how far you're away from West Palm Beach or Jupiter or Orlando, kind of on that East Coast type of thing, but you did say Central or South. So maybe Central, probably. South Florida, like Key West, I thought about getting a house there just to rent out. I don't have enough money for that yet. Those prices are hella expensive. But yeah, that'd be great. Well, totally, dinner would be fantastic. I would love that. Only Homie Mike Jack says, "Have you seen the new Apple AR glasses? I wonder how the experience will be in the VV-verse." So Non-Fungible Wonderful, the fantastic man that he is a big proponent of Apple, and I'm pretty sure he's convinced, if not convinced, greatly swayed in the direction that VV has not just a normal partnership with Apple, because they already have a partnership with Apple. They already have the thing, okay, hey, can we be on your Apple store? And Apple's like, yeah, sure. This agreement, it's done. That's already inked and signed. That's been there for months, if not years. And that just gives them the go-ahead. They already have an in saying, hey, we're doing business together already. We're making you millions, tens of millions of dollars. That's good for your balance sheet. It goes directly to Apple's bottom line. They don't have to do doo-doo with that. So they might feel very like, we're open to it. You're making us money. And yeah, we're open to it. So the AR glasses, one of the apps, similar to like when one of the iPhones came out with like a random U2 album on there, nobody heckin' asked for, but that being said, they could have something similar saying, hey, these new AR glasses come with the VV thing. Could you imagine? Somebody wrote on Twitter the other day, if you're being in charge of a wedding, if you're a wedding designer and say, oh, hey, give everyone AR glasses. So instead of having table pieces and tabletops, now suddenly you have a sweet car, you have these sweet Kripkins, you have, the DeLorean, you have Batman, you have Harley Quinn. A nerd-themed type of wedding would be really cool. And again, this would be in the future, but if the AR glasses were to come with an app that specifically has augmented reality, it would either be Pokemon Go or it would be VV. It makes much more sense for it to be VV than any other company right now. So I do think Non-Fungible Wonderful is onto something. He is a very smart guy, is a risk taker. He does go all in. So I hope he's right. And if he is right, then we are all gonna be like, it was him. He was right. He did it. He called it. Dougie Fresh says, "Is your whole account all in Omi or no? I have 2 Bitcoin actually. I'll probably sell a little bit of the Bitcoin to get more Omi because I have 34 million now. So I guess gold will be 40 by the end of the week as long as the price stays the same or hopefully goes lower. If it goes up, 40 million probably won't be possible. I would say honestly, even if I sold another Bitcoin and when it went down to 1 again, it would be. Well, actually, that would be close to 10 million. So I guess I could, but Again, I really want. I had 3 Bitcoin at one point. I do want more. Again, I don't think I could do that because I've already put, 100. Well, I haven't put 100K yet into Omi. I put in about like 75 maybe. It's just worth 118 because it's gone up. I bought a lot of it at 0.0015, 0.002, and now it's at the 0.0. So, because I dollar cost average, even though I started buying at 0.007, I bought so much down here that I'm actually very well into the black, which is great. Dougie Press is your whole... Yeah, so... Jean Pascal says, have you seen the video of Poor Man Printing regarding the almost confirmed video game project related to V? I have. It's fantastic. And that's a game that, if anyone's ever seen Schitt's Creek, when... And spoilers if you haven't seen it. When David and Patrick open up the store and the parents come, Moira and Eugene Levy's character, I forget his name, but Moira comes in... Oh, John's his name. And it's his mother, and she's very, very blunt. She says, oh, John, I would shop here. And not some out of family obligation either. This is a great store. Like, that game, in that same breath, that game is something I would play, even if it had nothing to do with VV. If it had nothing to do with VV or Omi, it was just a random game that I found, I would play that with people, because that seems fun. Go around collecting stuff, and it's similar to, like, Grab Bag from Mario Party and Pikmin as well. You grab stuff, and you prevent other people from grabbing stuff. It almost has, like, that... What's that car video where you hit the ball with the car and then try to get into goal? It's got so many different things working for it. You can have weapons. You can prevent other people from doing stuff. You can try to get stuff in yourself. It's mayhem. It's chaos. I love those type of games, and it'd be really, really fun to play with all your friends. Just be like, even someone that's on your team, like, heck off, man. Protego. Or what's Avada Kedavra, something like that. Imagine if you had a wand or something in that game. Or also imagine if you have NFTs that you could play with as your avatars. You could be Batman or Harley Quinn. You could be, I don't even know if they have Care Bears, but Care Bear would be fun. Hit them with one of your attacks could be a Care Bear stare. They have My Little Pony. They have Shrek. Remember that wrestling part of the movie, of the original Shrek movie, where Donkey and Shrek are going around beating up everyone? That would be really cool, and it would be really cool if you had bonuses. Shrek and Donkey together give you a bonus. Disney Arena has something similar, where Aladdin and Jasmine can be on the same team, and if you have that, they give each other bonuses. The type of amazing... And it's just really fun. Again, I would play that game with no avatars if they're all gray blobs, like in, that Timmy Turner thing where Gilbert Gottfried's like, we're the grayest and the blobbiest. I love the idea of that game. You can't find it right now, or else I'd be playing it because it seems fun. Moving on. Daddy Dollars is like an hour away from Orlando. All right, my man. We can definitely go hang then, Daddy Dollars. Mac Genzi says, buying Omi is addictive. 4 million bag as of right now. Yeah, buying Omi is heckin' addictive. I'm actually going to send Aria Realty stuff right now. I'll say so I can brag. Just letting him know to get his Coinbase ready because I will buy at some point today. I don't know when. I do want, based on the chart. I'll let you guys know when I wanna do the thing. Honestly, I probably should go now. I mean it, just because it was at 0.0037 at one point. Now it's down to 0.00345, so it is down quite a bit from the past. Even the past 3 hours, only down 2%. But over the past 7 days, it was as low as 0.00316, so almost down to that 2 mark. But then again, it was as high as 0.00476. So right now is a pretty good time for me to buy. I'm not telling everyone else what to do. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But that is, and Aria Realty replies like, haha, okay, man, let me know. So, good for him. Ethan Youngberg, what's going on? How's it going, fam? How's it going? I hope you're doing really well. Hope you're enjoying your summer. I hope you're doing the thing. Georgie Pascal says, I mean, a project by a guy from Namco was also invested in Akomi. The future of VVverse in the tube. Yeah, future of VVverse is going to be huge, in my opinion. I could speculate about that all day, which we do. We do speculate about it all day. Dougie Fresh says, wow, you have 2 whole Bitcoin. It's awesome. I hope to get 1 someday. My goal for early this year was like, yeah, I hope to have 1 by the end of the year. and I got very lucky. I got lucky that it crashed when it did. I had only put maybe like $10,000 into it, at like 60,000, maybe 15,000 when it was at 60, 65, and then it came down to halves. Like, oh yeah. So, like I said, I was born lucky. I decided to get in, and then a couple weeks later it crashes. So now I can really go all in. Same thing with Omi. I didn't know about it before when it was at a penny. I didn't know about it before then. I knew about it on its way down at 0.008, 0.007. And as I start to get in, it crashes. Oh my God. Again, I'm very, very lucky. I'm not done buying yet, but I'm almost done buying. And just because this is the way my luck works, I bet you as soon as I'm done buying, that's when it starts to go up. Just because, again, I just get lucky. Now, would I be putting this much money into Omi if it were still, 0.008? Yeah, absolutely. I'd be putting the same exact money in. I wouldn't have this much Omi. I wouldn't have 34 million. I would have much, much less. I'd probably have like I don't know, like 10 million maybe. Yeah, it'd be about $80,000. So maybe about 10 million. But again, this is whether it's God, because he knows that I have very big plans for a lot of charity for this money when it comes, or if it's the person controlling my avatar, if we're in a simulation and I just have the luck stat is maxed out. I don't know. VRland says, McKenzie, we are twinsies. Oh my God. Oh, VRland and MacGenzie both have 4 million each. Torian Retribution says, are you going to stream properly from PC with your screen showing and not just incoherent rambling? I don't think it's incoherent rambling, but yeah, when I get a computer, I will. I do want to do online gaming. I do want to do different types of that way. But for right now, I think the tablet is a much better thing than just being on my cell phone, because I did stream on that for a year. I was making videos on that before I got it. And we have a super chat from Legacy of Bermuda, says Huff699. So Legacy of Bermuda, if you don't know exactly who they are, big player in Earth 2, and I would definitely say go check out their YouTube. They have made some videos in the past and do have another big announcement coming soon. I cannot wait for it to happen. I'm very invested in it. Hello, Legacy of Bermuda. Thank you so much. So yeah, at Torian Retribution, I don't think this is incoherent rambling. If you find that you are not getting anything positive out of this, I would say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I am Egro says, hello, how are you? I'm doing very well. I am Egro. How are you? Maxwell Cook says, who made rules of proper streaming? And also, this is also something that I like. I like the fact that there was one professional bowler, one tournament that all these people have like these amazing like $300 bowling balls that are whether they're hammers, whether they're storms, different types of bowling ball. I was a very big bowler back in the day. I actually did get my first 300 when I was 15, 2006. So do the math, but yes. And I've had like 30 or 42 79s. But anyway, there was one professional bowler that went in one day with like a Scout Reactive, which is just it doesn't have this big crazy curve. It's just very light, goes right into the pocket. And he did super well in the tournament. And he's just like, yeah, listen, you guys don't need all this fancy equipment. All you need is really just good skill, on point, and practice, and you don't need all this fancy equipment. So in that same breath, I like to say that you can make it on. I made partner with just a phone. I made partner on YouTube with just one phone that has nothing special about it. No audio, no mic, I mean, you have audio, but there's no microphone on there. There's no editing tools. It's just me talking. Did I write scripts back in the day? Yes, I used to. I used to write scripts. So this is for everyone. Like a bunch of people that find me and say like, how's this guy have 3,000 subscribers? How's this guy, how's he so successful? Okay, well, maybe not super successful on YouTube, even though I am partnered, and I have 35 people watching the stream, which I think is pretty well. Thank you guys for 27 likes. I like the fact that you can do it on just a phone. You could do it on that, make videos, just talk. If you have something worthwhile to say and people like what you're saying, they like the way. You don't need all this fancy equipment. Now, does someone like Aria Realty have more subscribers than me? Absolutely. People like Taps Trades, Cavell Anderson, all these other people, Dan Lee will have more subscribers than me as time goes on, just because he is very, very funny. And same thing with Non-Fungible Wonderful. They have really good videos. Non-Fungible Wonderful is also a musician, very talented. Yeah, a bunch of these people have more just because of that. But again, you don't need that just to start off and be successful. If you want to take some funds that you get from YouTube and then go and buy that, yeah, absolutely. But and I will do that at some point just to be a little more professional for you guys. But yeah, this is kind of a message to people that you don't need, try to keep up with the Joneses. Just have a good YouTube stream. What else we got? Rocket League, that's what it's called. Thank you, Pata333. It was Rocket League. Dougie Fresh says, you're holding all your Bitcoin and OMI all the way until 2024. I would say the OMI, yes. If anything, just because OMI I see going so much higher as far as multiplier than Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I think, might 3x by the end of the year. OMI can, I think, 10x minimum. I would, at some point, I would say, hey, when OMI has gone up to, I don't know, like 50 cents, I'd be like, okay, now it might make sense to sell OMI as opposed to Bitcoin. But right now, if I ever needed to, I'd probably sell Pokemon cards, but I would sell Bitcoin before I would sell OMI. And I would scale up, whether it's some philanthropic goals or to start that realty company next year. But for the most part, I won't need any money until 2026 anyway. And at that point, I really might only need $1 million for that animal sanctuary. And again, the big goals haven't changed. The big goal on buying land from Madagascar. So the big philanthropic goals have not changed, and that's for endangered animals and help them. So hopefully I only have to sell 1 million OMI at a time, give or take, and hopefully if I have 40 million every year, I could sell 1 million OMI and it'd be fine. Moving on. And again, thank you, Legacy Bermuda, for that super chat. Again, everyone go subscribe to him if you're into E2, and even if you're not, Legacy Bermuda is a good channel. Saying hello, Rambo Randy. Imago says, at Legacy Bermuda, hello. Niza Games, what's going on? Niza Games says, meow, brother. Love the streams, always something interesting to say. You just keep being you. Oh, I thank you, Niza Games. Meow. You guys are good people. I love the fact that, again, we have this nice little community, and we talk about, what we talk about. I like that we can go and just kind of shoot the bull. Like, there was one night we were talking about space and aliens and Egypt, and it just interesting stuff. It can kind of devolve wherever you guys want to take the conversation. I'm glad, Egro, you are amazing as always. The most amazing thing these days to be yourself. Yeah, I try also, and that's the other thing. Like, I was wearing my Randy Chavez meow 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 shirt in Atlantic City next to Ari Realty with the black fingernails, and we were just having a good time. We were just talking to everyone, and no one gave me any issues with the black nail polish or the super long hair, and I get it. I did shave, so maybe they thought like, okay, at least he doesn't look like crap like he used to. No, be yourself. Just have fun. I got where I am today mostly by being myself. Got a girlfriend, mostly being myself. And it's not just like the girlfriend, like, oh, well, I'll take what I can get. No, she can get relatively whoever she wants. She's very pretty, she's a veterinarian, successful. I still have next to no idea why she's with me. She says she likes my mannerisms, I guess, when I talk with my hands, like I'm an Italian. how Italians talk, how Italians play Earth 2. Italians collect OMI. Dougie Fresh says, you bowled a 300 game before? That's like, yes, it is exactly 12 strikes in a row. I remember it was North Levittown Lanes in Levittown in 2006. North Levittown Lanes is closed right now. They made it into an old person's home. But yeah, I actually was on my high school bowling team for 6 years. Chavez, how do you get in a high school bowling team for 6 years? Were you held back 2 grades? No, I actually made the high school team when I was in 7th grade. I was that, again, when I do something, I do something. I don't do that many things, but when I do it, I do it. I was very, very good. I've never made a 7-10 split, but I've tried multiple times. It just hasn't happened. The best thing that I could do is just launch it at the 7-pin. Hopefully it bounces off the wall. I get a good roll, and then something like that. But yeah, I've not made that split yet. One day. OVR Land says, bro, you're successful because you share your inner monologue with little to no filter, and with that you share your hopes and dreams. Yeah, thanks OVR Land. I do, and I think it's important to do that, because again, if people can find success, or if they can relate to me in some way, because I know I'm a little weird, I'm a little crazy, and if people can relate to some way and say, like, okay, well, I'm like him a little bit. If I'm like the real Randy Chavez, at least a little bit, then maybe I can, emulate him. And if you're gonna try, I would say don't try to be better than me. If you're gonna try to be like me, try to at least be like me, but better. Don't lift too heavy and destroy your shoulders like I did. Start saving now. Start saving now and investing now. I did not really do that until I was my mid-20s. Until after I got out of the military. Because military, a lot of it was partying, a lot of it was, chasing girls and trying to, going out with friends for drinks and whatever. If you start now, like Ethan Youngbird's 17 and collecting OMI and just like, that dude is so far ahead of me. I would trade everything that I have right now, give it all to him so we could switch bodies. He can be me and I can be him, just so I could be 17 again. Now, would it suck going to high school? I would not even go to high school at that point. I would just work and just put into OMI and Bitcoin. That's what I'll get. Do not drop out of school, Ethan Youngberg. Unless you want to. But no. I convinced my friend our realty to drop out, but that was college, not actual high school. I do think having a high school degree does have some benefits. Whether you would need that again, I don't know. If you go in the military, you'd probably need that. Actually, you don't. This one guy, Mattis, that I was friends with, he did not. He had a GED, which apparently made it much harder to get into the military. But I'm not saying to drop out or whatever. But I did go on stream the other day and say, yeah, if I could redo it over, yeah, absolutely. I would totally drop. I just get my GED and then I would go and work. Because what did I do in high school? What did high school get me? For me, I value studying and education, but schooling is a little bit different and might not necessarily mean that. Now, if you want to be like a lawyer or an engineer or something like that, yeah, school can definitely still help. And actually, one of the Vlog brothers did a study and they're saying, yes, the cost of school is rising. It sucks, but depending on what you go for, it is still a net positive at the end of the day. Taking on debt for a certain amount of time, or in the future, you're making more than if you don't. But again, it depends on the profession you want. Some people, like friend Phil, became a carpenter, and he's making buku dollars. He went to trade school, and he just he didn't get into all that debt like his sister did. His sister Jackie got into all that debt and is a bartender, which is fine, makes decent money, but she's still like 20 grand in debt, and it's like, oof, from the 4 years of school that she went to, and not working in the field that she graduated in because bartending makes more money. Luckily, she is young and hot. Thank you guys for 30 likes. That does mean the world to me. Dave Donaldson says, love your streams in any format, mate. Well done. Keep up all the great work. Thank you. Zana says, meow. Hello, chat. Hello, Randy. Hello, Dashi. Oh, well, thank you. The Omi Way says, what's up, Randy? Do you know if the Trust Wallet asks you for the 12-word phrase when withdrawing OMI? I've never withdrawn OMI, so I don't know if it asks you for that 12-word phrase. Oh god, my phone. I don't know if it does. I don't think it would. I think it's really only just to log in. But again, I don't know. If anyone else knows, comment down below. Dougie Fresh says, is there a lot of wallet with more than 35 million OMI? I think you're right up there at one of the top OMI holders. A lot of OMI holders, like the top 100, have like a billion. Or at least close to that. But I don't know. I do know Omi Whale Watcher. If I show you on Twitter real quick. Omi. Yeah. So Omi Whale Watch. Nope, not that one. This guy's only got 3 followers. Omi. Okay. It's called @Akomi Whale. Says currently are watching the top 500 Omi wallets and transactions sent from or to one of the top 500 wallets that are over 10 million OMI tokens will be tweeted here. So on the top 500, I guess I could be. I don't know exactly. Actually, 17 minutes ago, Extra Fin Whale 722 has sent 1.3 billion OMI to an unranked wallet. That's insane. That is so much OMI. Unranked wallet Constant Orca 90 has sent 30 million OMI to rank 24, Gate.io. So I guess you'd have to have a order of 10 million OMI or more to get on there. But even so, you might not be on that. I want to do that just so I can get on their radar, just so I get tweeted by them, because they have 4,000 followers and they do a lot of cool stuff. But it seems like unless you're in the top 500 wallets, and I don't know how to find that, If anyone could show me how to find the top 500 wallets, let me know. I think I've seen that before, but I haven't. Maybe it's GoChain Explorer. Okay, let me try this real quick. We'll work together. We'll go on a journey together. Wallet. Okay, no, please, no, I don't want. All right, main. All right, supply stats. Okay, no, not supply stats. Recent blocks, transactions. Ugh. Signers. Is signers one of them? I wonder where you could go and see all the OMI. No. Wallet. No. Main. It does not say. I am thankful though for the OMI whale watcher for watching all this when I can't, because I don't know how. But yeah, if I am in the top, I could very well be in the top 500, maybe. If I am, JP definitely is. JP has 3x more than I do. Toad Alley Awesome says, if someone who goes into the military, you get a lot of potential out of it. You do. Like around November time, if you go into a casino, I heard that people who's in the military get free buffet. Really? I gotta go in November. Well, that would make sense because on Veterans Day, which is in November, I get free meals at Applebee's. I get free meals at Red Robin. I get free meals at, I think, Friendly's. I get free meals at Red Lobster. Those biscuits to die for. I remember that's actually when me and my girlfriend made it official. We were dating since October, but in November I invited her out to go with me to all the restaurants on Long Island for, what do you call it? For Veterans Day, and she did. She was the designated driver, and I was the designated drinker. It was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. It was exciting, and yeah, it was a good time. So Veterans Day has been very, very good to me. I don't know if that's just all through November. Military get free food at casinos, because I am in. I am going all in on that. That being said, I do have a plan to live in Atlantic City. Our realty might join me there. He might not. He lives pretty close to there, so I don't see why he wouldn't. Oh man, there's so much stuff. Outside of that, there's not much too else going on. Let me read some hate mail real quick. Did you ever hear people always just saying that I'm a scammer? I'm scamming people out of money. Also, I don't give financial advice. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing. There was one person. So most of the time I'm very anti-censorship. Very like, hey, you should combat bad arguments with good arguments. However, there was this one YouTube person, I honestly, I don't even know his name, was commenting on all my videos, just like, you're a scammer, you're a scumbag, go to jail. And I thought it was good for the most part for the YouTube algorithm, because it's like, okay, well, not a scam, not a clown, I'm retired, whatever. Unfortunately, it got to the point where I was like, okay, this is actually taking up part of my day. So unfortunately, I did have to block that person. And why I did that is like, oh, Chavez, shouldn't you have combated? I was pretty much combating the same argument on every single comment that he made. So that the argument was like, Earth 2 is a scam, you're a scammer. 1, scams don't last this long. 2, I'm not a scammer. 3, I put money into it every week. I would not do that if I thought that this was had any anything bad coming from it or happening by it. I just want to be honest with everyone, just saying, like, I did block one person from commenting just because it was the same argument over and over and over. If he had a different argument, I'd be like, okay, all right, let's combat this argument and all that. But if you guys do see scams, like I said, that Trust Wallet app that was pretending to be Trust Wallet was not Trust Wallet, definitely a scam. Torian Retribution says, plenty of scams lasted this long. BitConnect lasted this long. Not 100% sure what BitConnect was, but do scams really last 8 months? I mean, it's kind of a long time for something to last, especially nowadays when everything's so transparent. I could see back in the day when things were still new, sure, but things are very transparent now, and I just don't see anything, at least in these things that I talk about, that have any essence of a scam. Now, outside of that, I'm going to go and tell you guys something that I told Ari Realty I wouldn't tell until the order was completely filled, but I'm going to do it right now. I will show you my Coinbase, and it is not going to show 2 Bitcoin. It will show less than 2 Bitcoin, and I'll show you why as soon as it opens. And I will tell you exactly why. Now, the Omi Whale Watcher, as I just said, does not report on anything less than 10 million. So what did I do? I went to Coinbase and I said, hey, Ari Realty, what's your Coinbase? Because I can't buy on Bit4X where I am in New York. So what you'll see on my portfolio is a huge increase and a huge decrease. What was that huge increase and what was that huge decrease? That was me depositing almost $40,000, going from around 37 to around 40, and then going, or I'm sorry, to around 70, and then going back down to 37. I did buy Bitcoin, and then I sold a lot of that Bitcoin, and I didn't sell it, I just transferred it to Ari Realty, who is now currently in possession of it, that he is getting my OMI, and will send it to my Trust wallet. Let's say Bit4X takes out 5% of that 39,000, so let's say $39,000 times 0.95, because again, off 5%, is about 37,000, and since OMI is 0.00349, just under that 3.5, I should be getting about 10 million OMI, give or take, which would bring me up to about 44 million, and that is what I did. That is what I did this morning, and yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know. By the end of today, hopefully tomorrow, or hopefully today, but latest tomorrow, I'll have 44 million OMI. That's how much I believe in it. Will I do that again? That's a lot. That's a lot. That is so much money. Probably not. That's about total. I guess total. I'd maybe put in after that, maybe like 120, but it's worth like 150,000 now. So I don't know if I want to put in any more. That's a lot. I could go and sell 1 million OMI a year for 10 years until this reaches $3, and I could be fine, because then so yeah, I'm just letting you guys know exactly what I'm doing. I will have 44 million by the end of tomorrow, hopefully tonight, and I can stream about it. Oh, speaking of which, it is an hour, so it is time for my 60-minute Patreon member shout out. She's a rebel, she's a saint, she's a salt of the earth, and she's dangerous. She's a, oh man, vigilante. Na, 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 na. Missing link on the brink of, I tried to sing Green Day. I failed. But yeah, that's what I did. $40,000 deposited, $39,000 sent to get more OMI. I told you because there was like 42 people here. Let's see what we got here. Hardlife8887 says 44 million OMI makes you a top 500 wallet. Good job. Does it really? Where can I find that? I want to screenshot that. But yeah, so hopefully I do get on the Whale Watchers list. You know, that OMI Whale Watcher, because that'd be insane. I would love to just be mentioned on there. Maybe people take me a little more seriously. I don't know. I'll be looking for it. I will be looking for it. But yeah, I'm very excited. Alan Thomas says, get that heckin' bread, Randy. Catch you soon. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, heck yeah. I don't know why my knee is hurting so much. I know why, because I ran this morning. I took so much fish oil, though. I'm going to have to eat more roast beef, and I'm going to take some vitamin C, vitamin D, and more fish oil, and hopefully be okay to go to the gym and do some light chest, because my shoulders are destroyed. So light chest, you know, some flies, some triceps, and I'll get that bread. Yeah, so again, this is how much I believe in it. Well over 6 figures are into it now that I put in personally, and it's gonna be worth a lot more. This is it's gonna work out, right? Pray with me, guys. Yeah, there's no turning back now. I mean, I guess I could just resell it, but this is a lot. That is 25. That is when that goes through, that'll be more than 25% of my net worth in one particular thing. If I can sell more Pokemon cards, you know, by the end of the week. But again, we have until the end of next week is San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm going all in. I'm going very, very hard, trying to sell as much as I can, trying to get more OMI. Yeah. Hard Life says 435th wallet, more or less. I did it. I'm in the top 500. I'm a Fortune 500 OMI holder. That'd be great if any of y'all can go on Twitter and be like, yeah, Randy Chavez just purchased another 10 million Omi. The dude's a mad lad. The dude's insane. He's gone crazy. That'd be really fun. That'd be really great. Make memes. Make all the memes that you want. I saw we have Loki coming out on that last episode coming out on, what is it, Wednesday. And then we should have Marvel's What If series, which is going to be amazing. Animated, but really heckin' cool. Yeah, so that is it for me today. I'm going to eat some of the rest of the Rosbeth, and I'm going to try to go to the gym afterwards. So I love you all. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you all tonight at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time after Guidebook Gaming. They're on Twitch. Watch their stream below. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. And thank you, Legacy of Bermuda, for that $2 super chat. Cheers, bro. Yeah. Okay.